Hi friends, this is Advocate Rahul Maskar. In this video, we will discuss how to prepare for filing of a case. Now everybody is aware, we have analyzed our client, we have analyzed the other side, we have taken instructions, we are drafted. Now the draft is in the process of finalization. In meantime, we can also start preparing for finalization. See, please keep in mind that there are certain activities in the course of filing of a litigation which have nothing to do with the merits of matter, or to be very precise, to the law point of the matter. They are administrative skills, they are acts which are logistic acts. So, we need to do them simultaneously. See, when the litigation is voluminous, large amount of administrative skills are required so that the filing of a litigation takes place in a particular time period which we have decided. Now, supposing take a situation where the draft is with the counsel and counsel is settling the draft. Now, do you mean to say that till the time my draft is settled, I should not start preparing for filing of my case? No. We can actually start with process for preparing for filing of the litigation. The reason being, there are several acts which can be done simultaneously when the draft is getting settled with the counsel, because fundamentally the counsel will settle the draft from the point of view of law point, maybe changes in the pattern of pleading, maybe in the dimension of pleading, but all this is not going to come in between us for preparing finalization for filing of my case. Now, let us see which are those acts which we can do simultaneously when our draft is in the process of getting settled with the counsel. Now, let us go very logically. First, index, number 2, synopsis, number 3, gist of cases, number 4, wakalatnama, 5, list of documents, 6, memorandum of address, service precipi, production precipi, dockets, summons for plaint. Now, these are the activities which can go on simultaneously. They have no bearing on our particular matter, because these are clerical activities. Even to some extent, we can also prepare a draft notice of motion, keep it ready, draft affidavit of reply, we can keep it ready, buying of court fees, that can be done. So, all these activities are simultaneous activities which we can do even when the draft is getting settled, so that the moment the draft is settled, say within a span of 4 hours, we can be ready for filing our case. Also keep in mind, informing your client the day, date, time, place where your client has to come for affirmation, requesting your client to get a proper photo identity so that there is no mess at the time of affirmation. All these acts, this communication can always happen irrespective of when the draft is getting settled. Now, once the draft gets settled, our actual compilation process starts. Like, we will first remove the plain copy, start annexing exhibits to it, start numbering them, and then preparing copies for the other side. Copies for the court, copies for other side, copies for counsel, copies for ourselves. one thing I will request all my friends is, always have clean copy of your final pleadings in a different file. That will help you in long term. So, once we know that my draft is settled, now it depends what is the volume of my litigation. Supposing my volume is very less, say it is 100 pages total, along with the plaint, exhibits, everything, it is 100 pages. The best way to do is, first create a green set of the entire pleadings. So, green set of plaint, green set of exhibits along with the dockets, do numbering to all that. So, once your green set is ready, then it becomes easy for you to create multiple sets by way of xeroxing. Do not take out simultaneously 1 green and 5 white, because that will increase your work of numbering, which is a very tedious matter. And in that tedious work, there are chances that the page numbers may get into mess, and that mess we will not understand at the time of filing. That mess will surface when we are arguing the matter. So, when I say page 25, probably the page which is there with the honorable court is page 22, maybe 26, maybe 24. So, that chance of that error happening is high. So, always prepare one green set, number it properly, and then take out as many xeroxes as you want. Now, this is when we have a small, say 100 pages we have said. What will happen when we have a voluminous pleading? Say we have a pleading to the extent of 600 pages, and the exhibits are very huge, agreements are there, contracts are there, lot more communications are there. Now, how we will do this? Here again, apply the strategy of splitting. For example, if you have 600 pages, first prepare green as I said you. So, once your green set is ready with 600 numbering, just split it 150, 150, 150, 150. Give that to 4 different Xerox centers. This plays a major role when there are multiple parties and we have to create sets, 5 sets, 6 sets. Just imagine we have 600 pages, I have to create 5 sets, that means around 3000 pages of Xeroxing. If you give it to one person, he will be able to do it. I am not saying he will not be able to do it, but probably there are chances that he may not be able to do in the time frame which we want to do. So, to achieve our time frame, the best way is split your pleadings. 1 to 50, give it to somebody. 150 to 300, give it to somebody. 300 to 450, give it to somebody. 450 to 600, give it to somebody. Now, what will happen is, when you are splitting this 600 pages, within 2 hours, you will have those 3000 pages with you. If you give it to one person, it may take 5 hours, but if you split it within 2 hours, you will get all that compilation. So, it becomes easy for you. So, the moment we have all this done, it becomes easier for us for filing of our case. So, friends, these are some tips which are there for filing, and as I have said earlier, there are certain documents which have no practical bearing on the merits of matter. They are basically the compliance work, or I would say the administrative work as laid down to us in a litigation. Now, that can be done simultaneously. If we adopt this kind of an attitude, it will increase our efficiency in filing our cases. See, ultimately we have a time bound schedule. We know that I have to file this particular litigation on this day. To achieve that, we have to use our administrative skills. So, friend, as far as filing of a case or preparation for filing of a case is concerned, the acts involved are more logistics, administrative, and to some extent less of the legal knowledge or legal point of view. So, friends, we will now discuss in our next video how to prepare for hearing of a case. Thank you.